Well, folks, I'm back again, here to do a little Blu-ray and DVD review of Super 8. Yes, it at long last arrived to my doorstep on release day. I was hoping it would kind of be earlier because it was the holiday week, and it didn't. It arrived on the day. It was November 22nd. It did arrive fairly in the morning, though. It arrived around, I'm thinking, 10 o'clock in the morning. And we didn't. The funny thing is, we didn't hear the UPS man drop it by. But we're going to dive right into this baby today. So yeah, Super 8. It arrived on my doorstep the release day. And wow, this was my favorite movie of the summer. And by golly, I'm a loss for words what I felt about this movie. It's so old school. It's so old school Spielberg that I wish Spielberg would go back to making those types of movies, instead of, producing Transformers, even though his name is on it. And I guess it's a maturity thing that, you don't want to be known for making the same type of movie over and over again. And so that's why he made movies like Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan, which are great films in themselves, but it's not the same as what he used to do in the 80s and early 90s. But we'll delve right in here. So this is if you have the Blu-ray, this is the slipcover artwork. And of course, if we take this off, we have the original movie poster as the cover. The reason being that it went for this design, I did a little bit of research, is because they wanted to make things look like if it was you went to the drugstore and bought a box of film, it would be this color. This is actually supposed to be like a Kodak type of color. It's supposed to be like the Kodak film box that the Super 8 film would come in. And not much is on the graphic design. Just standard Paramount. Look, let me try to straighten this out. There we go. And there's the DVD and digital copy. I'm a little ticked that the DVD, there apparently is some burn problems with the DVD, and only a PC will play it for some reason. Regular DVD player won't play it, but the Blu-ray works. That's what I'm mostly happy about. The Blu-ray works. I didn't really want the DVD. I do have my digital copy on the PC here, and I don't know if I'll watch that much, but I do have it as backup. But yeah, the cover is meant to look more like a again, like Kodak film box. And I gotta tell you, the Blu-ray itself has around 2 hours of bonus materials that reveal the whole thing about it. Everything from casting the kids to finding the small town. They shot it in some place in West Virginia at a mining town, because they wanted it to be like a steel mill or someplace like that type of town in Ohio. But those towns are hard to find in the Midwest, but they did look in the Midwest. They did try to find places like that, but they ended up finding this place in West Virginia that looked like Lillian, Ohio. Of course, Lillian is a fictitious town. There's no such town as Lillian, Ohio. Some of the other features on here, they have, let me see. There's, they show how they created the creature, the train crash. You get to meet the kids a little bit more personally, and there's just a lot of stuff that's revealed, and it's like got 2 hours worth of material. So plus it has the director commentary, which is sometimes is interesting to listen to. Sometimes some people just don't really care for them. But man, that was my favorite movie of this summer. It was just crazy. The picture quality on that Blu-ray is really good. The sound, Dolby True HD. It takes advantage of the True HD of Dolby. I figured it would be in DTS, but apparently, I think Paramount is under contract to Dolby, and so they're releasing a number of titles in Dolby True HD. But yeah, I've been waiting since whenever the film came out to watch it on Blu-ray. I was so obsessed with it. This is I'll just show you how obsessed I was with this film. The week it was released, my work, we get the Entertainment Weekly, and I went out and saw it, saw the film, came back a week later, said, hey, you still have that issue of Entertainment Weekly, and of course there it is. And it goes, let me get it in focus here. Yeah, there's the Entertainment Weekly, and there's a whole feature on here about let me get to the page. There's a whole feature about the making. That's Spielberg and Abrams there. And they talk about, there's a little bit of bio on the kids and so on and so forth. So I've kept that issue of Entertainment Weekly. And also, I bought the CD soundtrack. I don't buy too many score CD soundtracks. I do have a few. But I eventually got the CD soundtrack too. This one really ticked me off because I bought this also from Amazon. Apparently, the only way that you can get this soundtrack was on iTunes, and I don't have iTunes. I use MP3s. I don't use iTunes, and that was the only way you could buy it. And the CD release date kept getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. They said they would set a date for it, then they would delay it like another month. And I was real close to canceling my order with Amazon until they said it's shipped. It finally was released and it was shipped. And I don't understand why they did that, because usually a soundtrack is out the same week as the movie, maybe a week before or a week after. That just took months. It was like 2 or 3 months after the film was released for the soundtrack to come out. I don't know why they did that. But yeah, it's a great Blu-ray. It takes advantage of it. The only thing I had a problem with was the DVD copy, but other than that, I won't be playing the DVD copy much, so I'll just be playing the Blu-ray. It may be the digital copy, but it does take advantage of the state-of-the-art Blu-ray technology and things of that nature. It's got a boatload of features if you get the Blu-ray. If you get the DVD, there's only like one feature on it or something like that. I found out the DVD copy that's included with the Blu-ray is a different version. It's just a movie only. My brother bought the DVD, just the standard DVD version, and it does have a bonus feature on it, and I think the commentary. I'm not quite sure. It does have a feature about the creature and how they got the kids to act, because none of those kids had any acting experience. They were all first comers. I think one worked with Kyle Chandler, who's in the film, on Friday Night Lights, but I think he had just like a couple lines and then that was it. This was their first big role, so to speak. And so they all did a fantastic job. The only one that really had any experience was Elle Fanning. And, you know, Elle Fanning, she played young Daisy in Curious Case of Benjamin Button. And she did a fantastic job in that, and she does an even better job in this one. So that's my review of Super 8. I do encourage you to get the Blu-ray. It is far better than DVD. So go get it. Now. See you later.